Hi! In the last tutorial, we looked at the main features and benefits of the TSLab software. This program is a one-stop solution for all your algorithmic trading needs, from building to running a trading bot. In this lesson, you will learn how to download the program on your PC, the differences between the 32 and the 64-bit versions. You will find out how to customize your workspace and what basic settings should be applied from the start. So let's crack on and start downloading and installing the program. Open the browser, go to the tslab.pro page, then click Free Download and download the file. TSLab works only on the Windows operating system. While the file is being downloaded, I'd like to point out that it is totally free to build and test trading robots on historical data in TSLab. Click Run, select the language, then click OK. TSLab requires Microsoft Net Framework version 4.6.2 or higher. Most likely it is installed by default on your operating system. But if it's not, then during the installation, TSLab will automatically prompt you to add it. Click Next, accept the agreement, Next, Next, Install. At this point, we won't run TSLab right away. The fact is that two programs are installed at once, 32 and 64-bit. By default, the 32-bit version is launched, but if you have Windows 64, then I'd recommend to use TSLab for the 64-bit version. This will help maximize the resources of your PC. In order to run the 64-bit version, go to the list of programs, find the TSLab folder. See both versions of the program. I suggest you add a shortcut of the 64-bit version to the desktop straight away and then use it to launch TSLab. Let's run the program. The first time you start, you will see a completely empty window. For example, let's open some tabs and see how the workspace is organized in TSLab. Let's open, for example, a chart, a data manager, a script manager, and try to put these things together in some way. The windows and tabs are dragged by the usual drag and drop. Grab a window and drag it to wherever you want to. For example, we want to split the space into two parts. Grab the script manager tab, drag it to the appropriate icon, and release. It's done. Now let's say we want to move the data manager window to the bottom of the script manager window. Same way, grab, move, direct to the corresponding icon and release. This way you can arrange the layout of the windows as you like. It is also possible to create additional space on separate tabs. Let's try. Let's add another tab and rename it. It's going to be a tab for scripts. Okay, you can also add windows here, like quotes, trades, accounts, and so on. In the same way, you can put together everything as you like. To move a window from one tab to another, simply right-click anywhere on the tab. Click on Show and select the tab where you want to move the selected window. That's how you customize everything for yourself. Alright, moving on. When you have set up your workspace, you need to save it. In order to save it, go to the menu file, Save As, write any name here, I will write my workspace, and click Save. Now let's run through the basic settings that should be made at the very beginning. To do this, click on File, Program Settings. Here I suggest you put a tick in the checkbox Create Workspace Backup to automatically save a backup copy of your configuration. I also recommend that when closing the program, always save the workspace by default, so the next time you start the program, you will see what was open before closing the program. Also, a useful feature is a scheduled reboot. We won't touch this for now, but it will be useful for trading in the real market. What else should be configured? Go to the script optimization. Here, you need to set the size of the script cache. A good rule of thumb is the more the better. You can comfortably input half of the available RAM in your PC. We'll leave the rest of the settings alone for now. We'll study them in more detail in the future. Click OK and close the settings.
Okay, that was easy, wasn't it? It's time to wrap up. In this tutorial, you have discovered how to correctly download and configure the required version of TSLab and how to set up your workspace according to your needs. If you have any questions, please email them anytime. We would love to help. Thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you soon.